everybody, and welcome back to Fandom Fight. I am your... Oh, yeah, see, I did your thing, you did my thing, you did the... I get it.
We're in different spots.
Oh, my... Jesus! Okay, hello, welcome to Fandom Fights. This is the Fandom Gauntlet. The winner of this match will go on to play in a title match for all the glory and all the nuts and all the bolts. Kaleb, how you doing?
I'm doing good. This is very different from anything we've ever had to do. Why? Because our champion is gone, and this is the most wide open the division's ever been. So what we're doing is we are giving everyone in our top ranked contenders a chance via this gauntlet. Some people couldn't make it. We had alternate step in, but I think we've got a really good cream of the crop of competitors that will be fighting to play for the title.
Yes, all of these play. It's literally just going to be, I think it's just a bunch of these, what is their name? Bob the Knob Parker?
Yeah.
He seems interesting. I guess he's coming in, this new rookie.
I have no idea who Bob the Knob Parker is, but he could just light this league on fire, I think.
Who knows? But we're not going to do opening promos because we want this to be a fun surprise of who's showing up, when, and where. But we do have 10 competitors here. We've randomized their names, gotten them in, so they're all going to be coming in different. They don't know who they're playing. It's just going to be a whole menagerie of fun.
Absolutely. So are you ready? I think it's time. No, let's just get this thing started.
Let's bring in our first competitor. Competitor number 1 into the ring is
Cameron the Conductor Holtzman.
Hi.
All right.
How you doing, Cam? You ready? You feel good?
I would be doing better if I picked a different number, but we'll take what we can get and we'll try to win. And I'll put on my dumbass hat now.
Good. Wear the dumbass hat. And his opponent is
a very, very wonderful, wonderful person.
Nick the Name Tuig.
Oh shit.
This is already good from the get-go.
Cam, I love your hat, man. That's dope.
Thank you. I wore this on stage in front of hundreds of people when I played Scuttle and the Little Mermaid.
All right, Tim, you want to give them their first? Well, we should probably explain how this works. 20 question rounds, and we are going to be eliminating people as we go. The first round here is a 1v1, 20 questions. The person who obviously does not have the most amount of points at the end of this round is eliminated. We move on to the next round. We bring in 2 people, and we will be doing triple threats to the end until the very last round, which will be a 1v1 between 2 people left standing. So we'll go ahead. We'll get right into it. Tim, give them the first question.
You guys still do get your 3 repeats and your challenger rule. Are there any questions
about that? So, like, at the end of the set of 20, do we get the 3 reset for the next round of 20?
No.
So I have 3 repeats from 1 to 10 every that. Okay, alrighty then.
Unfortunately, I feel like that's the way it's got to be. That's one of the knocks on being brought in right away.
The only knock of being.
Yeah. All right, guys. Here's your first question. Who plays High T in Men in Black International?
I have experienced many high tea spilling moments.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I was trying to make a joke about spilling the tea.
2, 1. Pens down. I just saw Jacoby's message. And Cameron.
Liam Neeson.
And Tuig.
Yeah, Liam Neeson.
All right.
Liam's Neeson's dough. All right. Your second question comes to the category of the Worlds of DC. What does the Magic 8-Ball read after Savannah is returned to his car in Shazam?
Remember when we were all obsessed with Shazam and then that movie was like kind of mediocre?
That movie's good.
I'll say it's good. It's a good movie.
This debate has already spawned 1 GIF. We don't need it to spawn a second.
I'm just saying it's not like a bad movie. It's just like it's way too long. It's way too long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we will start with Nick.
That's a good question. Ask again later.
Incorrect.
And Cameron.
I said signs point to yes.
It's incorrect. Looking for find me. Find me.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, your next question is in the category of Star Trek. In Star Trek, who does Robow make captain of the Kelvin in his place? The macaw laughing gently at that question. Not sure why.
I don't know if I understand why. Is it the name Robow? It's a funny name. I can understand that.
5,
Are you talking about Maggie or Cameron?
2, 1.
The dodo is
And,
frozen on my screen.
I actually think Cam is frozen again, motherfucker.
The dodo is frozen. The dodo has left the building.
Yeah. Nick, go ahead.
George Kirk.
Okay, what's your answer?
Oh, I said Scotty. I don't even know what movie this is from.
We're looking for George Kirk.
All right. Caleb, give him their next question.
Your next question is in the category of Disney animation. In The Great Mouse Detective, what famous street does Basil live on? Both going to the boards quickly.
I used a nice little bit of basil when I cooked earlier. Something called Taco Bell.
I'm more of an oregano. Yeah.
Pens down, we'll start with Cam.
Baker Street.
That is correct. And Nick?
Baker Street.
That's correct.
All right, next question. Who plays Will Rodman, the doctor who... Oh, sorry. This is in Planet of the Apes. Who plays Will Rodman, the doctor who adopts Caesar in Rise of the Planet of the Apes?
I think this is a good film.
This is a great film.
I agree.
It's because apparently I pissed people off in the backstage earlier. I'll just say it again. This movie's better than Shazam.
I actually agree with that. One. Pens down, we'll start with Nick.
James Franco.
Correct. And Cam.
The man who went to 4 different universities, James Franco.
I did not know that, correct?
Your
next question.
Smart enough to raise an ape.
All right, let's keep going.
Your next question is in the category of DreamWorks animation. In Shrek Forever After, Shrek signs what over to Rumpelstiltskin?
That's your middle name, right?
How did you know?
Yeah.
Trivia always comes with a price.
Caleb,
I can't do the voice.
Koho. 5, 4,
I believe
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Nick, okay, we'll start with you.
Start with me. So I said one day of Rumpel's choosing, and he picks his birth.
Yeah, we can accept
that.
Yeah, I said the day he was born.
Yeah, we can accept that.
That is fair. All right.
Your next question, guys, is going to be in the category of Wizarding World. Who plays Peter Pettigrew, also known as Wormtail, in the Harry Potter series? Wormtail's just kind of a bitch.
Wow.
I was going to say, that's also a really weird name.
That's my middle name.
What? What is going on?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Cameron.
I fully blanked.
All right, Nick.
Timothy Spall.
That is correct.
That is correct. All right. Your next question comes in the category of Middle Earth. Who composed the score for the Hobbit trilogy?
Not just one of these films, but all 3 of them.
I guess this is like a scores and soundtracks question also. I guess maybe it's a scores, maybe it's...
I don't know, because you don't have the categories listed. I'm just fucking riding at the seat of my pants here.
Listen, at this point, it's okay. They're getting 20 questions, 1 from every category at this point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Cam.
Howard Shore.
That is correct. And Nick.
Howard Shore.
That is correct. 7 of 5 so far.
All right, next question. In Avengers Endgame, whose voice does Cap hear before the portals appear at the end of the film? That was typed strangely. I
believe there is a typo in that.
Oh,
it could be a spider, could be a king,
knob maybe.
Maybe a knob. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Cam.
Motherfucker.
It's frozen again.
Good call.
God damn it. Lovely.
This is worse than the Packer game.
Jacoby's funny, man.
There he is. Cam, what's your answer?
Okay, I erased the first name Sam because I thought you would have heard me, but I have Wilson, aka Falcon. It was Sam Wilson, aka Falcon. Is that? I have Falcon written down. This word Sam was there.
That's fine. I will accept it.
Okay, thank you.
And
on your left, Sam Wilson. Falcon.
Correct.
My Wi-Fi is never this bad. I don't know what's happening.
It's just because of this match. Your next question is in the category of Rocky. Who directed Creed 2?
What?
I feel bad for giving away the answer, but it was Maggie, actually. You directed Creed 2.
Oh, yeah.
It also stars Andrew James Barr.
Oh.
Is that alive?
5.
Making
Oh, he's
that
actually in that movie. 4.
Is he actually?
Yeah. 2.
I did not know
1.
that.
Hands down. We will start with Nick.
Stephen Cable Jr.
That is correct for a point. And Cam.
Yeah, no.
All right. 9-6 Nick.
Or 6'9" Cameron.
Hey.
There are ladies in the room, sir.
Sorry.
Can we appreciate Thomas in the chat just going nice in all caps?
All
right. Next question. Who wrote the novel and screenplay for Jurassic Park? These are movies about dinos.
And this question is a dragon fist punch to the balls.
This question is 65 billion years in the making. 5,
Correct.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Cam.
Michael Crichton.
And
Correct.
It's like the only author I'm aware of, Michael Crichton.
there you go.
I watched all those movies this week for that to be the question.
Your next question is in the category of Star Wars. What creature does Jabba try to feed Han, Luke, and the others to in Return of the Jedi?
I would make some sort of witty comment about Star Wars, but I'd rather not get stabbed in the throat from the thousands of people who have their opinions on Star Wars.
It's fair. I just learned to deal with the throats in the knives in my throat. Wow. I almost said the throats in my neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to start with Cam.
Sarlacc.
That is correct, isn't it?
Sarlacc.
Correct. All right.
Next question is, this one is definitely scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for 1968's Planet of the Apes? That new category coming in and
Punch.
fuck shit up.
Punch some fucks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Also, applause to Jacoby in the chat for that joke. We'll go to Nick.
No idea, but big fan of the guy, James Horner.
It's incorrect, Cam.
So Jerry Goldsmith?
That is correct. A big point for Cam. All right, your next question is, what is the name of the city that's ravaged by Smaug in the prologue of An Unexpected Journey? You gotta love city questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just love them. What city are you from, Tim?
Suburban.
I'm from a place. I've said it before. Go find it if you want to know.
Pens down. We will go to Nick.
Dale.
That is correct. I Cam.
Yeah, nope. I wrote Lake Town because I. Nope.
All right. 12-9 as we get to the next question.
Yeah, that next question, guys, is going to be in quotes. Who says the famous bad feeling about this line in The Force Awakens? Fun fact, I almost called you Robert because I was going to make a joke about Robert, and then, God damn it, let me reset the scene.
Reset.
You know,
Take it from
King,
one.
this is a famous Robert Parker question. Who said the bad feeling about this line in a Star Wars movie question? He asks these often.
5.
It's all fucking ruined now. Drink myself.
Oh, that is Nick's first repeat for the match.
Great, I get to repeat it. Your question again. Who says the famous bad feeling about this line in The Force Awakens? I'm glad we get to dwell on this longer.
Sorry.
You good.
Nick's just trying to make you suffer.
That sounds about right.
I like this movie more.
His beard.
That's true. He made the entire public suffer.
4, 3,
Oh my God.
2, 1. Pens down. All right. Cam.
Han Solo?
And Nick.
I bounced around a lot, but Han Solo.
That is both
Correct.
You should have stuck with whatever the long thing you wrote the second time was.
Your next question is in the category of YA dystopia.
What a cool category.
Who plays David, the leader of the Bureau, in Allegiant?
In testing, I got this right, and I've never been more prouder of myself.
You should. You should be proud of yourself.
Mostly because I've seen this movie once.
This movie is horrific.
This movie is something that I have yet to watch.
5,
That's why you have me.
4, 3, 2.
Wouldn't mind if it's the fourth one.
Pens down. Nick, we'll start with you.
Jeff Daniels.
And Cam.
He's awful in this movie, Jeff Daniels.
Oh, correct.
Like, he's
Do
not
we-
trying.
Okay, so there is still a game here.
Yep,
Okay.
there is still a game.
Yep, okay.
All right.
Sorry, it's my question. Okay.
Yep.
All right, your next question is in the category of Bond. How many Bond movies has George Lazenby starred as the title character? Thomas
Bond.
making insensitive waterboarding jokes in the chat.
It's
I
true.
would rather be waterboarded than watch Allegiant again.
All right, well, again,
well,
just said
We're
they
dwelling on it.
were, but Cam dwells on it. That's
All right, 5.
seems about right.
4, 3,
The
2,
macaw laughed at that
1.
one.
Hands down. We're gonna start with Cam.
I said 1.
That is correct, and Nick.
I won't say which one in case it's a question later. 1.
That is correct. All right. Your third to last question in this round is
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. Keep going.
in the category of Pixar. What kind of competition do Lightning and Cruz accidentally enter at Thunder Hollow in Cars 3?
Thunder Hollow is the name. Never mind.
I don't want to know where that was going.
I was gonna make another desolation joke, but then I looked up and saw the look in my wife's eyes, and I
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna start with Tim or Nick. Wow. Nick.
I just tried to put a lot of info. It's a figure 8 destruction mud derby.
That is correct.
Yeah,
And Cam.
I just said Demolition Derby.
That is also correct.
So now, if I'm
Alright.
not mistaken, we are done.
Yes, that means, unfortunately, Cameron Holtzman has been mathematically eliminated. So with that, we move on with Nick Tuig is moving on to the next round, and he is going to be facing 2 people in this
Which we
round.
will
Things are
reveal.
about to get intense.
Yes, we will reveal those players shortly, but thank you, Cam. Until next time.
Thanks. I knew Nick was going to be the scariest person to face, and it sucks he was number 2.
All right. Your next opponent is
Albert, the Arsenal. We're at Harma.
All right.
And
Albert,
your,
how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Excited to start this.
All right. And their opponent is going to be none other than
Mark the Maniac Kamier.
Oh, it's not White Claw. That's good. Good stuff.
All right.
Hello, boys.
Hi.
All right. You guys have any questions as we get into the next round?
No.
Okay.
All right.
So I will start it off with your first question, guys. Who played... Oh, and this is in Bond. I'm sorry. Who played Oddjob in Goldfinger? Goldfinger. It is a movie.
That damn dog is just way too loud.
What's your dog's name?
That would be Bindi, and she needs to shut up.
Fucking yikes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Nick.
No way I'm going to remember that guy's name, so I said Bindi.
That is incorrect. Mark.
Wasn't it the professional wrestler Professor Tanaka?
Incorrect.
Close. Yeah, Albert.
No idea. I wrote down Bill Nye.
All incorrect. The answer we were looking for is Harold Sakata. Is the answer. All right. So Caleb, give him their next question.
All right, your next question is in the category of scores and soundtracks. What song plays as T'Challa chases Claw in Black Panther? This is a Grammy-nominated soundtrack, actually, for Album of the Year, which is weird. It's not a bad soundtrack at all, but it's weird. I believe the soundtrack for Oh Brother Where Art Thou won the Grammy for Album of the Year once. Not trivia you're going to need to know. 5.
I wasn't listening to it. I'm talking to my wife. We were having charger. She was in the house.
1. Pens down. We will start with Albert.
Legend has it.
As incorrect, we'll go to Mark.
I don't know. On the Run.
Incorrect, and Nick.
I think I'm messing something up. Purple Lamborghini.
Ooh, incorrect. Looking for King's Dead, but it's the same artist, so you're not wrong.
Right.
You're wrong, but you're not far off.
You said I wasn't wrong.
All right. Next question. This is going to be in MCU. What is Howard Stark showcasing at the World's Fair in The First Avenger? As much as specific as you can be, please. That's all I'll say.
Specificity is key.
Yes.
Is king, and King's dead.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Mark.
It's a flying car with the engines of flight, or whatever it's called.
Albert.
I wrote down the prototype flying hovering car.
Yeah, we can accept that as well. And Nick.
Dark Ruvitic reversion technology, floating car.
Yes. We just
fucking dunked on us, Tim.
Yeah, that.
Both answered this question, and he said car, and we didn't give it to him, and he was very upset. Okay.
All right, your fourth question comes in the category of quotes. What Pixar film features the line, "I've known that guy my whole life, 2 days"? It's really hard to read that quote without imitating the character.
Well, don't give it away.
I'm not going to give it away.
Oh, God, that was more horrifying than anything I did. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go back to Nick.
A Bug's Life?
That's incorrect. Mark.
Finding Nemo.
Is also incorrect. And Albert.
Up.
Those guys!
Looking for Toy Story 4. Forky from Toy Story 4. Oh my God, my whole life. 2 days.
Breaking my heart. All right, next question, guys, is going to be in the category of Worlds of DC. In Man of Steel, what's the name of the Daily Planet reporter played by Michael Kelly? And we can take last name or both names, but we're looking for the last name specifically because that's what's said the most.
I have feelings about this movie.
Don't say them.
You know who else has feelings about this movie?
I do.
Robert Parker.
That's true. I know exactly Robert's feelings about this movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Albert.
I think I got this wrong. Richard White.
Is incorrect. We'll go to Nick.
I said Jensen.
It's incorrect. And Mark.
Really mad I missed this. I know it's not Abrams.
It's not even looking for Lombard. Steve Lombard.
God, man.
All right. Your next question is in the category of Star Trek. What Oscar-winning actor plays the villainous Ruafo in Star Trek Insurrection?
This is arguably the worst of the Star Trek films.
I can understand the argument on that one.
This or Final
I think there's only one good TNG movie in general. So,
I mean, I would agree with that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Albert.
I got nothing.
All right, and Nick.
Your name is Routine, leader of the Sona, F. Murray Abraham.
That is correct. And Mark.
Wrong Star Trek movie. I say Christopher Plummer.
All right. So there's a 2-1-1 lead for Nick.
All right, next question, guys, is in Marvel. How does Doc Ock destroy his machine at the end of Spider-Man 2?
Spider-Man 2. I had someone tell me this movie was underrated. I was like, that's crazy. Spence told me this movie was underrated, and I said that is an incorrect statement.
I mean, yeah, I love this movie. I don't know. I don't know.
Underrated, though, I think it's properly rated where it is.
3.
As one of the
2,
best movies ever made. For
1. Pen down. We'll go to, I don't remember where we were, but we'll go with Mark.
He drags it underwater or he drowns it.
Yeah, that's good. Albert?
I wrote down he jumps into the machine.
Incorrect. And Nick?
Drowns it in the water.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Penguins. All right. Your next question is in the category of YA dystopia. In the Hunger Games Catching Fire, what numbered Hunger Games is it that is also a quarter quell?
Hunger Games!
Hunger Games!
The two is perfect in those movies.
100%. Love him in everything he does in those movies. He's just, he is chef's kiss. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Nick.
The 75th.
That is correct. We'll go to Albert.
The 75th.
That is correct. And Mark?
I was way off. 25th.
All right. So with that, Albert ties that mark, and Nick gets that lead again, 4-2.
All right, guys. Your next question is going to be in the category of DreamWorks. In Over the Hedge, what kind of animal is Stella, the character voiced by Wanda Sykes?
Whatever happened to Wanda Sykes? She had like a big moment like the 2000s and then just disappeared.
She had several successful TV shows.
Oh, I don't watch TV. That'd probably be my problem.
There you go.
5.
And she's still a stand-up person.
2, 1. Well, good for her. That's down. We will start with Albert.
Possum?
It's incorrect. We'll go to Mark.
Is she the chipmunk?
It's incorrect. We'll go to Nick.
Porcupine.
Incorrect. Look for the skunk. She was a skunk.
I was going to say that, and I didn't.
All right. Your next question is in the category of Middle Earth. What military rank does Faramir have in the Lord of the Rings movies?
I've seen these movies once.
That's cool.
You know who hasn't?
Me.
Yeah, because you a bitch.
I see Fellowship, but I got really bored, man. I'm sorry. I got really bored.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Albert.
Captain?
That's correct.
That is correct. And Nick.
Captain of Gondor.
All right. And Mark.
Let's say commander of the Gondor army.
It's incorrect.
Yeah, no, that's incorrect.
All right.
All right. Next question is going to be in the category of DC. Who plays Robin in Batman 66?
Give him that dramatic pause. I love it.
Waiting for which Batman movie I was going to say.
Maybe not even a Batman movie. You could have even said Teen Titans, and everyone would have been, what the hell?
That's true.
Who voices Batman in the Lego Batman movie? Would have been like, what? Not where I thought we were going at all.
I mean, sure.
Not as hard. But
4, 3, 2.
I agree, Jacoby. That movie's a masterpiece.
Down. Let's go to Albert.
Yikes.
Burt Ward.
That is correct.
Correct.
And Nick.
It said Burt Wonder.
Oh, no. And Mark.
Burt Ward.
Damn.
So that's a big point for Mark there.
Holy Crimson Skies of Death. All right. Your next question is in the category of the Wizarding World. What house is Gryffindor playing in Quidditch when Harry is knocked off his broom due to Dementors in Prisoner of Azkaban? Also, Jacoby, you're wrong. Go away.
This is known as the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. It could also be called the Wizarding World of stuff that J.K. Rowling makes me sad by now in 2020.
Is that where sidekicks are called
The
Ward?
Wizarding World of retcons via Twitter.
Who knew that Dobby was actually a sex slave?
1 pens down. Yikes. We're going to go to Mark.
Well, you're half right. Was it Hufflepuff?
That is correct. We'll go to Albert.
Hufflepuff.
Correct. And Nick.
Hufflepuff.
I don't know if we can keep you on board as my co-host for the rest of this match, Tim. That was rough.
Holy yikes is correct, Thomas. You're right.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
Oh,
That was
fucking
disturbing.
hell.
Take a
All
time
right.
out.
I'm taking it to the animation. Let's try and cleanse our palate.
All right, guys. I'm sorry about that. I'm a fucking insensitive piece of shit. All right. Next question is in Disney animation. Who voices Timon in 2019's The Lion King? AKA Cody Newberry's favorite film of all time.
Yikes.
Loves this thing, doesn't he? Just absolutely adores it.
You're ever on a call with him, you just say, "Hey, Cody, what you doing?" He's like, "What do you think I'm doing? I'm watching The Lion King again."
You go, which one? He goes, the 2019. Duh. Fine.
What other version is there?
A better one.
We're going to get angry messages in a minute. 1 pens down. We're going to start with Nick.
Billy Eichner.
That is correct. We'll go to Albert.
Billy Eichner.
It's correct. And Mark.
Billy Eichner.
Billy on the street.
Correct.
All right, this is a very
All
good
right.
round, actually.
It's 7-6-5. Everyone's just chomping at the bit of each other's heels. We got a message that says, "Fuck you both" from Cody Newberry. All right. In the category of Jurassic Park. What dino does Zia and the crew transfuse blood with blue in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom?
I saw this movie twice in the theater.
I saw it once. I haven't seen it since.
It's pretty terrible, but in like a great kind of way. Like,
That's
I
fair.
enjoy watching it.
Listen, I was kind of bored. I was kind of bored.
Very
Not
good.
gonna lie.
3.
Repeat the question.
All right, Albert.
Albert first. What dino does Zia and the crew transfuse blood with blue in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom? It's a very tricky question in terms of wording. Working my way through. Oh, Kane McMillan sent a GIF. What did he say? Oh, I see. This is the great commentary. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kane, I miss you. Pens down. We're gonna start with Mark.
Oh, this movie's bad. I don't remember it. A T-Rex.
That's correct. We'll go to Albert.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. T-Rex.
That's correct. And Nick.
Movie's trash. T-Rex.
Correct. All right. 8,
That is a fact.
7, 6. Let's move on to the next question, Tim.
All right, guys, your question is in Pixar. In Monsters University, who nabs the pennant to win the second event for Uzma Kappa? The macaw smiling, maybe.
I love this movie, man.
I'm a fan.
This movie slaps. Oh, wait, he's not here.
That's true. He's not here. 5, 4,
Fucking
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Mark.
Is there a character named Sandusky?
That's incorrect. That is the National Treasure franchise. We'll go over to Albert.
You're right. You're right.
I wrote down Stan. I don't know if that's. I can't remember.
That's incorrect. And we'll go to Tuig.
We call him Squishy, but his name's Scott Scribble.
That is correct for a point.
Scott Scribble.
Just Tuig keeps doing this thing where he just like dunks way above where we needed the information, and it's always impressive. All right. Your next question is in the category of the Planet of the Apes. What do the apes name the young mute girl in War for the Planet of the Apes? Say,
I think someone.
Twite race.
I think someone is regretting that they are no longer in fandom.
I think they are very much welcome back whenever they want to be.
No.
Oh.
She must manage the first order.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. You will start with Nick.
Nova.
That is correct. We'll go to Albert.
Nova.
That is correct. And Mark.
Nova.
Correct. It is 10-8-7 right now, Tim.
Yeah, this really could go anyway. All right. In testing, I was the only one who got this right, which is scary, but this is in the category of Star Wars. What nickname does Ahsoka call Anakin in the Clone Wars?
Don't you love this film?
Oh, yeah. Top 5 of all time, for sure. It's my favorite Star Wars movie.
I've yet to meet someone with the opinion that this is their favorite, and I want to meet that person someday.
Oh, there is somewhere.
And there has to be, right?
4, 3, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Mark, because I don't know where we are.
Bossy.
It is incorrect. Albert.
Grumpy.
That is also incorrect. And I know, Nick, do you know it?
I like both of those better, but the answer is Sky Guy.
It is Sky Guy.
Sky Guy. All right.
You sure
Your
it's
next
not
question is in
Bossy?
the category. Yeah, I'm sure is Bossy. Category of Rocky. In Rocky Balboa, what is Rocky's nickname for Marie's son? This movie does not really hold up that well.
I like this movie.
I have a hard time watching it because the
It's
editing.
not the best, but it's fun.
It's not the best, but it's not the worst. But
It's better than Rocky 5.
I mean, anything's better than Rocky 5.
Exactly.
4,
Ahsoka should have been kicked out of the Jedi Order right there.
1. Hands down. We will start with Albert.
Old Stallion.
That is incorrect. Nick.
I don't know. I just said kid.
And Mark.
What do you call a little boxer? Punchy.
Looking for steps.
And with that, that is the end of the round. Nicholas Tuig winning round number 2. So unfortunately, both Albert and Mark have been eliminated. Good job, guys. Thanks for playing. Any last words?
Knock 'em dead, Tuig.
The next opponent is Thomas.
The war.
Yo.
Thomas Scully.
Hi, Thomas.
Hey, what's up, Tuig?
And their opponent, the barbarian Jacoby Bancroft.
The greatest threesome of all time.
Okay. All right. That happened. All right.
This is great.
This is going to be the funniest group, I think, of the night. Well, Lucas is watching, I believe. All right. Your first question of round number 3. If Tim will permit me to change it, is it me? Am I asking this question?
Yeah,
Or are we doing that? Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. Just want to make sure you're happy. All right. Your first question in the category of round 3 is in scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Jurassic Park 3?
Nick has only used 1 repeat, correct?
That is correct information.
I think he's used all 3.
Oh, and he used the challenge rule?
Yeah.
I believe he used absolutely everything he can right now. No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's start with Nick.
So Caleb's giddiness makes me think this is incorrect, but I said John Williams.
Incorrect. We'll go to Jacoby.
I went with one of the other big guys, Alan Silvestri.
That's incorrect. And Scully.
It was on the tip of my tongue, but I just couldn't pull it. I said John Williams.
It's incorrect. We were looking for the incomparable Don Davis.
Oh, shit. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that guy. All right.
You're tied. Yes.
Your next question is going to be in the category of Rocky. Where do Rocky and Drago meet for the first time in years in Creed 2?
This movie is pretty freaking great. I think it might be my second or third favorite Rocky. It's pretty high up there for me.
It's up there for me.
My favorite will always be Creed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Nick.
At Adrian's, Rocky's Restaurant.
Oh, shit.
That is correct. We will go to Scully.
No, I said at a steak dinner.
That's incorrect. And Jacoby.
Adrian's, his restaurant.
That is correct.
But I wish they went out for steak. That'd be hilarious.
That'd be a great scene. All right, your next question is in the category of Wizarding World. Keep getting these. Who ripped out some of Harry's hair for the Polyjuice potion in the Deathly Hallows Part 1? This is the third time that I've read this question aloud and almost said Polyjuice poison.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Nick, Jacoby, Scully.
Got it.
Set up the order, and then you just go in some random ass order that I don't
Got it. I got it. I'm sorry, Dad.
Jesus. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Jacoby.
Hermione was there, right? Hermione.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry, me?
Thomas. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Hermione Granger.
All right. And Nick.
Blimey, Hermione.
That is correct. All right.
Correct. 2, 2, 1.
Next question is in Pixar. In Coco, what does Hector want in exchange for taking Miguel to Ernesto de la Cruz?
This movie is spectacular.
I would even say it's pretty great. It's wonderful.
Wonderful is pretty equal to spectacular. I agree. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go with Jacoby.
For Miguel to bring his photo back.
That is correct. We'll go to Scully.
I said his guitar.
That's incorrect. And Tuig.
For Miguel to put his picture on Ofrenda.
That is another dunk from Mr. Tuig, but correct.
Just stop
All
it,
right.
Nick, please. Just
Sorry.
3, 3, 1. As we get to your next question, which is the first appearance of it tonight, Fandom Oscars. Gravity beat what 2013 live-action Disney film for the visual effects Oscar at the 2014 ceremony?
This is what we call in the biz. Fucking yikes, dog.
You right, dog. You the man now, dog. I just heard Bindi squeak again, and I'm serious. I'm about to just mute for the rest of the night.
4, 3,
Done.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Scully.
I don't know. Iron Man 3.
Incorrect.
And Nick.
I can't imagine this was nominated, but Tron Legacy.
That is also incorrect. And Jacoby.
I said Maleficent.
Also
looking for the Lone Ranger.
You're kidding.
Lone Ranger.
Whoa.
Wow.
All right. Your next question is going to be in. It's either Disney live action
Disney
or
animation. It's Disney animation. Can confirm.
It's Disney animation. Okay. In Alice in Wonderland, what does the bird call Alice when she grows and crashes through the tree?
I like the animated Alice in Wonderland.
I haven't seen it in years. But with that, special little Hunkadora Disney Plus there, I can watch it whenever I want.
Sponsored. 5, 4, 3,
Fucking bet.
2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jacoby.
King Kong.
That's incorrect. We'll go to Scully.
Monster.
It's incorrect, but not far off. We'll go to Tuig.
Big Alice.
That's incorrect. Looking for serpent.
Ah.
Mine was the closest because it was an animal. So
That's fair. That's fair.
All right.
All right. Your next question is in the category of Marvel. In Dark Phoenix, Eric, Hank, and the others go to kill Jean in what U.S. city before being stopped by the other X-Men?
If you touch her, I will fucking kill you.
That is a line in the movie.
Weird. I remember sitting in the theater and I looked at Maggie and went, "Oh, that's a level of intensity we didn't have the rest of this movie."
That's a level of intensity we haven't had in an X-Men movie ever until Logan. 5,
Yikes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Room's dead. Pen's down. Who will go to Jacoby?
Boston. I don't know.
It's incorrect. We'll go to Scully.
New York City.
That is correct. And we'll go to Tuig.
Wicked Pissa, New York City.
That is correct. That gave me flashbacks. All right.
Next question is going to be in the category of Trek. What is Spock's father's name?
Oh shit.
Oh shit is incorrect.
That's not. What if I put it like oh shit or something like that?
Closer.
Oh, you said the category of Shrek.
Yeah, I did too.
Uh-oh.
Shrek's his own category now, bitches.
5.
Let's repeat that.
Okay. In Star Trek.
And Star Shrek, got it.
What is Spock's father's name?
I'm going to ask you the age-old question, Tim. What is the best Shrek movie?
Well, it's definitely a tie between Shrek 1 on VHS and the donkey action figure that like kicks backwards that I got from McDonald's back in 2002.
Well, you got one half of the correct answer, and I now have my favorite answer ever. 5, 4,
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Tuig.
Realize something funny. If you replace one letter in this, it spells Shrek, but the answer is Sarek.
That is correct.
Right.
Jacoby.
Lord Farquaad.
Thomas.
It's Sarek.
All right.
Scully ties up Jacoby.
Dang it! Stop it, Scully.
5-3 to 3. As we get to the category of DC. In Batman, Mask of the Phantasm, who physically killed Andrea Beaumont's father?
Actually, in here it says in Batman, Mask of the Phantasm, who physical.
Ooh, someone is in trouble.
That's what it says. I'm just saying.
Someone's in trouble. Someone's fired. All we care about are spelling questions correctly here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we will start with Jacoby.
Carmine Falcone.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Scully.
Joker.
That is correct, and we will go to Tuig.
I thought about it too hard. Harley Quinn.
All right, Scully pulling into a commanding second place, 1 point away from tying the lead.
All right, guys, your next question is Disney live action. In Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, whose spirit creates a maelstrom?
It's one of the coolest scenes in cinematic history. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You heard me, Maggie. You heard me. I do not feel any shame.
Maggie just like spit up her wine all over my fucking carpet. Thanks for that. 5, 4,
I stand by what I said.
2.
He's right though.
Pens down. Nick, let's start with you.
I didn't understand all the words in the question, but I said Calypso.
That is correct. And Jacoby.
Dang, it was a C, so it's like Cersei.
That's incorrect. And Thomas.
I said Tia Dalma, also known as Calypso.
That is correct.
Yeah, we can accept that. All right.
Your next question comes in the category of Bond. James Bond. What was the gun that James Bond replaced with his Walter PPK? I hate Bond.
The macaw looking puzzled, and she just saw all the movies.
I am indeed as well confused with the macaw.
That's okay. We got to have asshole questions every now and then.
2, 1. It's down, and we will start with Jacoby.
Did you say me?
Jacoby. Jacoby.
Flaming arrows.
Correct, but that would have been badass. We'll go to Scully.
Between 2, is it a Beretta?
That is correct, and we will go to Tuig.
Been using it for 10 years, a Beretta.
That is also correct with another fucking dunk from the nickname. All right.
Guys, your next question is going to be in the category of Middle Earth. What ancient dwarven kingdom did Gimli want to pass through in The Fellowship of the Ring? Also known as the best Middle Earth film.
I'll take your word for it.
I hate you.
I enjoyed The Hobbit 1 more than I enjoyed The Fellowship of the Ring, personally.
Oh my.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I killed Tim. We are in need of a new show head. All right, we'll go to Jacoby.
I wanted to put a funny answer, but I actually think maybe this is right, so I didn't. So Moira?
Moira is incorrect. Moira is incorrect. We'll go to Scully.
Moria.
Moria is correct. And Tuig.
Moira's the X-Men character, Jacoby. Moria.
Moria. 8-7-3. As we get to the next question.
Who has what?
Nick has 8, Scully has 7, and you have 3. All right. Your next question.
All right.
Your next question is in the category of the Planet of the Apes.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, Tim, you go for it.
Oh, sure. Okay. What is the name of Caesar's youngest son in the new Apes trilogy? I think this is a trilogy that gets better each movie.
I agree.
I disagree.
But still good.
What did you say? War is what?
I said War sucked. I hated that movie.
Ooh.
Oh, well, that is an incorrect opinion.
Now, if you just said War sucked in general, I would have agreed with you. But you just had to go for the.
You had to go for the worst movie.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Thomas.
I said Cornelius.
That is correct. And Nick.
Oh,
Cornelius.
All right. And Jacoby.
Lord Farquaad.
I love that answer. It never ceases to make me laugh. All right. In the category of quotes, what Marvel character says the line? Is he allowed to say that legally?
Oh man, this is a good round.
This is a toit round.
I mean, sure.
It's close. It's very
You can
close.
say it that way, but that's fine.
I mean, I could say it that way. Brooklyn Nine-Nine for life. I love that show.
Toy. It's also one of Maggie's favorites. 5, 4.
Love that show.
3.
Repeat, please.
All right,
That
Nick.
is true. Second repeat. What Marvel character says the line? Is he allowed to say that legally?
Maggie's mouthing guesses at me, and I'm. Or
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jacoby.
I started writing Nate in Legends of Tomorrow, but then I just took Deadpool.
That was incorrect. We'll go to Scully.
I have a meme of this saved in my phone. It's Peter Porker.
That is incorrect.
What?
We'll go to Tuig.
I also said the same thing.
We were looking for Peter B. Parker.
I knew it was in the movie, but
Peter Parker says that's awful.
I challenge that.
Jacoby is going to use this official challenge.
I'll save you guys the challenge for when one of you makes it.
Okay. Back from the challenge. It is Peter B. Parker. Jacoby Bancroft loses his challenge.
Dang it!
It's the last time I ever get excited about any answer I give ever.
Oh, all right. Tim, give him the next question.
Delete that GIF, Scully, because it's wrong.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna.
All right, this next question's in YA dystopia. Who plays Ava Page, the leader of Wicked in the Maze Runner films? I will contest, these movies aren't that bad. The second one's a little rough, but the first one and the third one, I enjoy.
The books are fantastic.
I have seen exactly 0 of them.
Well, you should probably get on that, you new team crazy gonna rule the world.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Tuig.
I didn't get it right. It's Patricia Culsey. I can't remember.
Incorrect. We'll go Jacoby.
I said Kate Winslet's Allegiant character.
That's incorrect. And we'll go to Scully.
Patricia Clarkson.
That is correct. And Scully ties Tuig. Both have 9. As we go into the next question, which is in the category of scores and soundtracks. In Daredevil, what song plays during Elektra's training montage?
I don't want to sing that song because obviously that would probably give it away. So I'll do that other song for the theme for quotes that we made up in our last match. Ready? 1, 2. Dun, 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 dun.
5, 4, 3, 2. I'm gonna write lyrics to that someday. 1. Feds down. We'll start with Tuig.
I can't remember the name of the song, but is it "Wake Me Up Inside" by Evanescence?
Incorrect, but you're on the right track. We'll go to Jacoby.
I also said "Wake Me Up Inside."
You're not the only person. It's Scully.
I just went with Salt and Pepper's classic "Push It."
Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. Robert Parker actually wrote the answer as "Wake Me Up Inside," but it is "Bring Me to Life."
So we had the same knowledge of Robert Parker, is what you're saying.
I am saying that.
We're all at the same level of that. Okay.
Yep, 100%.
Yep. All right. Your next question is in Star Wars. In Rogue One, what is the name of the beast that Bodhi is tortured by?
This is probably my least favorite part of one of my least favorite Star Wars movies.
Buddy! Rook!
Bodhi!
Great actor.
Great actor.
Save the dream!
Not
I
in this
hate
movie,
this
though. 5,
Hate it.
4. The ending's cool. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we'll start with Jacoby.
Hank McCoy.
That's incorrect. We'll go to Scully.
I blanked. Rancor.
That's incorrect. And Tuig.
I love Jacoby. Gullet.
Borgullet is correct. Tuig taking back the lead 10-9 to 3. Your third to last question. Third to last question in the MCU. In Spider-Man Far From Home, who is revealed to be pretending to be Nick Fury?
Yes.
Tui giving us one of these. Not like the question.
Well, challengeable, but I think we all got it.
Is it?
I hope so.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jacoby.
Is it Talos?
That is correct. We'll go to Scully.
Talos.
That is correct. And Tig.
Talos, but like not to be a dick, but in the middle of the movie, Mysterio pretended to be Nick Fury. So I'm just saying.
Well, cool. Y'all got it right. Y'all getting the point. 11-10 to 4. Let's hit him with that penultimate question, Tim.
All right, this is in Worlds of DC. What does Amanda Waller say Deadshot's weakness is in Suicide Squad?
This is a really, really close race.
Yeah.
It is?
Very close. 11-10 to 4 right now.
5,
4,
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Nick.
Tried to get the exact quote, but I couldn't think of it. So his daughter.
Yeah, that is correct. Jacoby.
His daughter.
And Scully.
His daughter.
All right, so it all comes down to this.
Your last question of the round is in the category of DreamWorks. In The Boss Baby, the villain Francis E. Francis wants to convince adults to love what more than their babies? This is an actual thing. It's an actual question we are asking.
I got this right in testing, so.
It's because you have an obscene amount of DreamWorks movies on your phone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Jacoby.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
It is delicious, but it's incorrect. Thomas?
Dogs.
And Nick.
Dogs would be mad because I almost wrote dogs, but I said money.
Tied game.
All right.
12-12 at the end of the round, so we are going to have to break a tie.
We are going to break a tie, and so Jacoby.
I can't be part of this tie. That's fine.
Jacoby, we're going to take you out, unfortunately. And but thank you for playing. You did great. I loved your answer.
Thanks.
Lord Farquaad is always right. Goodbye, Jacoby.
So, your first question, guys, is going to be Fandom Oscars. So the first sudden death rules. First person to hit while the other misses moves on. Okay. What live-action Disney film lost the Oscar for Best Production Design to Black Panther? This is intense.
This is intense. We are actually outside in tents right now. This is how intense it is.
Looking for an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, Nick. Pens down. Sorry.
That's all right. That's not right.
All right, your answer, Nick?
Pirates on Stranger Tides, and that's the fourth one, and it's not even right.
All right, and Thomas?
Is it A Wrinkle in Time?
Is incorrect. We're looking for Mary Poppins Returns.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, your next question.
Next question is in DC. It's what DC movie was directed by Francis Lawrence and has a score composed by Klaus Badelt? Both went to the boards pretty fast on that one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Try.
Pens down, Thomas.
Constantine.
And Nick.
Constantine.
All right. Your next question is going to be in the category.
Right. Category of what?
Scores and soundtracks.
Gotcha.
What song plays at the end of Mary Poppins Returns?
That's what happens when we jump back to previous rounds. Sometimes
this is true. Looking for an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Nick.
Spoonful of sugar.
That's incorrect, and Thomas.
Nowhere to go but up.
And Thomas Scully is moving on, and with that, Nick, the name Tuig, has been eliminated. Wow.
All right, before we move on and bring in the next two people, Nick,
great round, Nick.
You made it through 3 rounds and sudden death. Anything you want to say before you head out?
When in doubt, guess dogs. That's how I get. Good luck.
Great performance, sir. Absolutely fantastic. All right, we'll see you later. All right, Thomas, your next opponents, Lucas.
The Boston Masshole, Lucas Schildbach. How you doing, Lucas?
Well, last minute call up is always a fun experience. So yeah, I'm excited.
Thank you for answering the call. And your opponent is Sandy, the Sandman Robinson, making his return to the Fandom Fight ring. All right.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
Did Thomas use any repeats?
He has not used a repeat yet.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay, guys, are you ready?
Sure.
All right. Guys, your first question in your round is in the category of scores and soundtracks. What song plays at the end of Joker? This has been a great gauntlet so far.
It's been a great gauntlet so far. We've already had shakeups, MVPs, great performances. This is a great video so far. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Sandy.
No idea. I haven't seen it. A smile, and the whole world smiles with you.
It's incorrect. We'll go to Lucas.
This movie is bad.
Send in the clouds, Cody. Send in the clouds. As Scully.
That's life.
That is correct for a point.
All right.
Your next question comes in the category of Rocky. What was the last Rocky film to be written by Sylvester Stallone?
The last one where he had any writing credit on, to clarify.
Good clarification. I appreciate you. Go.
I'm running out of zingers.
5, 4, 3, 2.
After my Dobby one, I'm kind of out.
You saved the best for too early. Pens down. You'll start with Scully.
It's Creed 2.
That is correct. You'll go to Lucas.
Creed 2.
That is correct. And Sandy.
I am wrong. I said Rocky 5.
It's incorrect. All right.
Next question is going to be in the category of Planet of the Apes. In 1968's Planet of the Apes, what's the name of the orangutan leader who serves as Minister of Science and Defender of the Faith?
This is a lengthy question.
Well, I didn't write it.
I have a feeling I know who did.
I didn't write a single question for this thing.
Yeah, I know. We didn't let you.
Tim being super lazy here.
No, we didn't let them. Before.
We did. Tim was not allowed.
1. Pens down. We will start with Sandy.
Julius, laugh out loud.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Lucas.
Is it Dr. Zaius?
Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius is correct. And Scully.
I said Dr. Milo.
All right. Lucas tying Scully 2-2. As we go to Disney animation.
Oh, perfect category for me to catch up.
In Meet the Robinsons, Fran teaches what animal to sing?
This is also called the Guess an Animal Round.
Fair enough. 5.
Can you ask him Swiss Family Robinson questions? I've actually seen that movie.
Yeah, me too.
1. Pens down. We will start with Scully.
Bird.
It's incorrect. We'll go to Lucas.
I said dog.
It's incorrect. And Sandy.
No, I was listening to Nick from the last round. I said dog too.
Looking for frogs. She teaches frogs to sing.
Wonderful.
All right, guys. Your next question is in Star Trek.
Beautiful.
In Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country, Gorkin quotes Hamlet by saying the undiscovered country is what?
I think I've seen this movie once.
I've seen it more than one time.
I feel like
I think I've seen it twice. It's good. It is good.
It's good. A little slow, but it's good.
It's surprisingly good considering what came before it.
That's fair.
That movie is rough.
3, 2, row your boat. 1, pens down. Let's start with Thomas.
I don't know. An adventure yet to be discovered.
That is incorrect. And Sandy.
I said the Promised Land.
That is incorrect. And Lucas.
I said a wasteland.
That is also incorrect. We are looking for the future.
The future.
Okay.
All right.
Hard on that one.
All right, in the category of the MCU. At the beginning of Captain America Civil War, the team initially thinks Crossbones is targeting what building in Lagos? I have an ETA for our final answer.
I see it as well.
Cool.
I mean, literally, it's no surprise of who the last 2 people are because they're not here. So at this point.
Senior go first. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Scully.
A government lab.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Lucas.
A hotel?
It's incorrect. We'll go to Sandy.
Is it the UN building?
Looking for a police station.
Oh my god, I had that and I erased it. Oh, fuck.
All right. Your next question, guys. How does Two-Face kill the Flying Graysons in Batman Forever? I do wish for Batman to be forever because I love him, but I do not wish to watch this movie again.
I like this movie.
I own it on 4K, though.
I don't hate this movie. I think it's kind of fun.
Harvey, I'm Batman.
5, 4. He has the worst Batman in it, though. 2.
Repeat.
That is Sandy's first repeat.
All right. Your question is, how does Two-Face kill the Flying Graysons in Batman Forever?
I'm gonna kick myself if it's the other one.
Cool.
And this movie's shit, by the way.
1. All right, pens down. We'll put you out of your misery right away then, Sandy. What is your answer?
I said he shoots them.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
I said he cuts their safety ropes.
We can accept that.
Yeah.
And Scully.
Scully?
Sorry. Somebody tried to FaceTime me.
Do you have an answer? No?
Oh, yeah. He cuts the wire they're standing on.
We can accept that as well. All right. Your next question is the category of
challenge so bad, damn it.
You can if you want.
All right, I'm going to throw my challenge out there.
Back from the challenge, we have ruled that either all should get the point for that because they're all around the same answer or none, so they will all be getting the points as we move to the next question, which is in the category of DreamWorks. Who voices the evil chef in Trolls? I believe this is a movie directly referring to Lucas Schildbach.
I'm sorry, I'm not Jim Green. Jim Green is not here.
He's your team partner. You're the plural is Troll. Am I wrong?
No, that's fair. That's fair. I'll accept that.
You want to look at me and tell me that I'm wrong?
4.
I mean, he was also your team partner, so
2.
It's fair.
1.
Fair.
Pens down. Let's start with Lucas.
I said Mark Hamill because, like, who gives a fuck?
That's incorrect. Thomas.
Ian McShane.
It's also incorrect. And Sandy.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
You're looking for Christine Baranski.
Oh wow, we're sexist.
I didn't say it. You did. All right.
Or that movie's just one of the worst piles in cinematic.
It's
history.
Oscar nominated.
Yeah.
All right. The
tells
next
you what the
question
Oscars are.
is in Middle Earth. What is the name of the gem in the Hobbit trilogy that is also called the Heart of the Mountain and the King's Jewel? I pulled in testing. I pulled one of the. Is it the blank? And then said that.
At this point in the night, when we got to this round of testing, you were just a tad much. 5. 4.
It's true.
3.
That's a true statement.
2. 1. Pens down. We will start with Scully.
The Arkenstone.
That is correct. We will go to Sandy.
The Arkenstone.
That's correct. And Lucas.
The Arkenstone.
That is correct. It is 4-3-2. As we get to your next question in the category of
I have 4-2.
Okay. That's Scully, Lucas with 4, and then Sandy 2, right?
Yep. That's what I have.
All right. All right. So 4-2 as we get to the category of Bond. James Bond. In Skyfall, what animal does Silva compare Bond to via a story?
The name is Bond. Jimmy Bond.
I believe that is a line from a Bond
Can
film.
we go back in time and let Jimmy Stewart play James Bond?
Go back in time and make sure Woody Allen never did. 5, 4,
Oh.
3, 2, 1. Hands down, and we will start with Sandy.
A phoenix.
That's incorrect. We'll go to Lucas.
I think he refers to him as a rat.
That is correct. We'll go to Scully.
A rat.
That is correct. 5-5-2. So guess the next question, Tim.
Yes, the next question is in Oscars.
Jurassic Park, not Oscars. Sorry.
What?
It's Jurassic Park. That's the Jurassic Park question for the round.
Well, if only you had put categories. There.
I'm sorry.
This is Jurassic Park then. What Oscar-nominated director wrote the screenplay for Jurassic Park 3? Is it an Oscars question? Is it a screenplay question? Is it a Jurassic Park question? Is it a director question? We will never know, Kaleb Koho.
It's all of the above.
It'll be a knob.
4, 3, I'm sorry. 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Sandy.
Oh, I'm so wrong. Steven Spielberg.
It's incorrect. We'll go to Lucas.
Oliver Stone?
It's incorrect. We'll go to Scully.
I also said Steven Spielberg.
Looking for Alexander Payne.
Oh.
Why would he do that?
That's a great
That's
question.
a great question.
I think this was like pre his career actually becoming famous.
This is right after election.
No, because he's in election like 2 years before.
All right. In the category of Wizarding World, what does Graves give credence as a symbol of trust in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
Credence. So earlier, I took a big ol' shit, and then I reached in and pulled out a DVD of Fantastic Beasts in the wall.
You just topped Dobby for me. 5, 4, 3.
Wow.
Well, he's not wrong.
Wow.
What? Pens down.
Wow.
We're gonna start with Scully. Christ.
Is it a wand?
That's incorrect. We're gonna go to Sandy.
Me and Scully, except for the point total, are on the same pathway. The last two, I said a wand as well.
And Lucas.
I just wrote, this movie is dog shit.
That is correct, but not what we're looking for. We're looking for a necklace.
Oh, okay.
Specifically, Deathly Hallows.
We should all be happy that we did not get that question.
I'm with Lucas.
All right, this next question's in Star Wars. What's the name of the planet that houses Galen Erso's secret facility in Rogue One? Or as the French like to say, Rouge One.
I was about to say, we start calling this movie Rouge One for the rest of time.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. This movie is not good.
It has some of my favorite Star Wars moments in it, though.
3.
Ending is good. The rest of the movie is not.
Pens down. Let's start with Lucas.
I don't know if this is correct, but I think it's in the movie Scarlet.
That's incorrect. Thomas.
Edu.
Edu is correct. And Sandy.
Oh, it just keeps getting worse and worse. Fast forward to the last 15 minutes because the rest of the movie sucks.
Correct. All right. In the category
The
of
other
picture,
2 hours are really good, guys. Come on.
No, please don't.
what is the name of the boy Violet has a crush on in the Incredibles movies? We will accept just first name unless you want to give both names.
Oh, frick.
That's incorrect.
One of my favorite scenes.
Shush. Shush.
So good. I just
Do not give it away.
I'm sorry. I can't. I don't know. I don't have commentary anymore.
4, 3,
Because it's bad, Ruthie.
1. Pens down. Let's start with Thomas.
Tony.
That is correct. Andy.
Yeah, I think I said the exact wrong answer the last time this question was asked. I said Alex.
Incorrect.
And
Lucas.
Didn't have it.
Tony or Tony Ranger.
You see, I didn't know quite what the last name was, so I didn't want to write it down in case it was wrong.
All right. Guys, your next question is in YA Dystopia. What is the name of the deadly virus the Maze Runner series is centered around? As the macaw goes, just up.
Yeah, fuck viruses.
You will
Right?
rule the First Order with an iron fist.
4. Is that your Hawks impression? 3, 2. Pens down. We're gonna start with Sandy.
Speckles.
Is incorrect. We're going to go to Lucas.
I said amendment. It's something stupid.
That's incorrect. And Scully.
I think Sandy meant to say chickenpox, but it's the flare.
The flare is correct.
Oh no! I flat out meant to say Speckles. I have not watched or read an inch of this franchise, so
the book series is really good.
It's on order. I've got that and the his Dark Materials coming in the next.
All right, your next question is in the category of Fandom Oscars. Star Wars beat what James Bond film for the Best Original Score Oscar at the 50th Academy Awards?
I attended these awards.
You were a presenter, correct?
You're drunk. You need to stop.
5,
Yikes.
4, 3,
Spill.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Sandy.
Goldfinger.
That's incorrect. We'll go to Lucas.
Thunderball?
It's incorrect, and we'll go to Scully.
The Spy Who Loved Me.
That is correct.
Damn.
Wow.
All right.
The next question is going to be in Marvel. What are vampire wannabes called in the Blade trilogy?
So, are these movies really good?
No.
That's why I was going to say that.
Okay.
Really not.
The first two are okay. The third one is absolute hard.
I'm sorry. Did we ask you, Thomas?
No, but I answered anyway.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Lucas.
I said Tremors. This is not a correct answer.
That's not a correct answer. We'll go to Scully.
I believe that they're called familiars.
That is correct. And Sandy.
Familiars.
That is correct.
Sandy.
All right, so at the end of the round,
damn it, I had hope.
Lucas and Sandy have been eliminated. What a round.
Yes. Lucas, and Sandy, either of you want to say anything?
Thomas, win the whole thing.
Okay, so we're going to bring in the next two competitors. Coming in number 9 into the ring is Dominic Rizzi.
What up? I'm back, bitches. Let's do this.
All right. And number 10 is going to be RJ.
Red Ranger is back.
Totally still don't belong here. Right, let's do this. Yeah.
All right.
All right. So, Kaleb, why don't you give them their first question?
All right, guys. Your first question of the round is in the category of YA dystopia. Who plays President Alma Coin in the Mockingjay movies?
Of course, one of my new weaknesses is the first question. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Thank you.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Thomas.
Julianne Moore.
And RJ.
Julianne Moore.
And Rizzy.
Julianne Moore.
Great.
All right.
On to the next question, which is going to be in the category of Disney animation. What dream does the hook-handed thug have in Tangled? I have a dream. You have a dream.
We all have a dream.
Yep. This is a great movie. And it looks stunning in brand new 4K Ultra HD. 5, 4, 3,
My
2.
dream is to be rid of this call.
Pens down. Let's go to Dominic.
That he has hands?
That is incorrect. RJ.
Specifically, he wants to be a concert pianist.
That is correct. And Thomas.
I said he wants to find a woman.
That is incorrect. So RJ taking the lead 2-1-1.
All right. Your next question is in the category of DreamWorks. Oh,
sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
The category of DreamWorks. Name one of the 2 men who voiced the ugly stepsisters in the Shrek movies.
Oh my god.
So we're back to Shrek again. I gave my answer. So what is your answer to the best?
Shrek is love. Shrek is life. And the answer is Shrek on VHS.
I like Shrek 2 on DVD, actually.
Kane loves you more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we'll start with RJ.
I literally drew y'all a goose egg this time.
Lovely. We will go to Rizzy.
Yeah, I didn't have it.
And Scully.
This is so wrong. Common.
I say correctly for either Larry King or Regis Philbin.
That's right.
I'm disappointed.
Wow.
All right. Next question is going to be in Planet of the Apes. Who plays Armando in the original Apes series? I have yet to see a Tim Burton Apes question. I'm upset.
Leaving this here. This is for y'all. This is how I feel about this category.
All right.
5, 4.
Not going to draw Lloyd the Moose for us?
2, 1. Hands down. And Thomas.
Ricardo Montalban.
That's correct.
I'm sorry. Hang on.
Ricardo Montalban. That is correct.
That's an A and then an L.
All right. I heard Montalban, but yes, that is correct.
Montalban.
That is correct. Yes. Okay. RJ. Oh, it said nothing. Yes. Okay.
Big boy.
Rizzy.
No.
All right. Scully ties it up. All right. Your next question is in the category of the MCU. What is the name of the AI leader of the Kree in Captain Marvel?
Where's Fury?
Oh my god.
Listen, that scene slaps.
Shoot.
The whole movie slaps. I like this movie. Fuck all the haters.
I don't love it, but it's okay.
This is the better Shazam movie of 2019.
Oh, that is an incorrect opinion, in my opinion.
I'll
Do not agree with that.
About the term slaps.
I'm an MCU whore, so
that's
fuck.
that is
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Rizzy.
Supreme Intelligence.
That is correct. And RJ.
I feel like I was on the right track. I said like high superior. I don't know. I felt like I was getting there.
Close, but it's incorrect. Thomas.
Of course.
I totally blanked. I said Jan Rog.
All right. So we are tied 2-2.
All right.
As we get into the next question, which is going to be in Worlds of DC. In Justice League, what apocalyptic power is triggered when the 3 mother boxes are combined?
I probably should have asked this before this started, and I apologize for the editing because I wasn't here at the beginning. Are there any repeats allowed in this entire match?
Yeah, 3 repeats and challenge. Yep.
I need a repeat then.
Caleb,
repeat. All right.
Okay. In Justice League, what apocalyptic power is triggered when the 3 mother boxes are combined? Caleb, you feel me on that, bro.
I feel you on this, bro.
On what I just typed into the group. On to the question.
On to the question. Yes. Yes.
5, 4, 3.
I was very confused as to what you had added.
All right, pens down. We'll start with RJ on this one.
Yeah, I have no idea. I put terraforming because I could not understand the question.
That is incorrect.
I figured.
I don't know. Power of destruction. No.
That is incorrect. And Rizzy.
I added one more word to RJ's answer. I put world terraforming, like transforming worlds.
That is incorrect. We were looking specifically for the Unity is what it's called.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
That's right. Oh.
Okay, I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, your next question is in the category of DC. In 1978's Superman, what is the name of Luthor's bumbling henchman?
Oh. Sandy's going to kill me. He's told me this so many times. Oh. Oh my God.
My cup is full again.
Your cup is runneth over.
Sure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Thomas.
Otis.
That is correct. And Rizzy.
Otis.
And RJ?
Did Ned Beatty play him?
Ned Beatty does play Otis. But
Okay, at least I remembered that. I just couldn't remember the name.
All right, your next question is going to be in the category of Wizarding World.
Nope.
Who is Harry's date to the Yule Ball in the Gauntlet?
Frick. I hate everybody.
We've been on screen for an hour and 54 minutes.
Yes, we have. But you know what we have to do? We have to cut about 20-ish minutes of this video at least.
And you want to do 4 more rounds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Rizzy on this one.
Parvati Patel.
Can you say that again?
Parvati Patel.
Yes, that is correct. Okay, RJ.
No, I couldn't remember their names. I just knew it was one of the Patels. I don't know their names.
Yeah. And Thomas?
Parvati Patel.
That is correct. I thought I heard the R in there in a weird spot. So that is both correct for Rizzy and Thomas.
Your next question is in the category of 442. And your next question is in the category of Jurassic Park. Who plays Franklin Webb in Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom?
Well, it is a new season. We can re-ask questions. So, Macaw, I'm very sorry. The first order will reign. Anytime Maggie's mad about anything in this match, I'm just going to bring up how the first order will destroy everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with RJ.
I just put James Cromwell, but I know that's not his character.
Then let's go over to Thomas.
No, I said BD Wong.
And Dominic.
Hey, tell Maggie that I got a Jurassic Park question right. Justice Smith.
That is correct. She is going to
Oh, that was the kid.
Okay, let's move on. The next question, as Rizzy takes the lead, is in Disney live action. What 1965 Disney film was remade in 1997 with Christina Ricci? This question comes courtesy of Disney Plus. Disney Plus, now available to stream on all major platforms.
Disney, please sponsor us. We will chill out.
Hey, I will. I'll fucking chill out all day long. I buy all your fucking Blu-rays.
Can I get a repeat?
That is Rizzy's first repeat.
All right, Rizzy, or everybody, I guess. What 1965 Disney film was remade in 1997 with Christina Ricci? So I believe everybody has used one repeat, correct?
Everyone in this round has used a repeat this match.
Perfect.
Perfect, Moidle.
I need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Thomas.
Is it Casper?
That is incorrect, Dominic.
I put Swiss Family Robinson.
That is also incorrect in RJ.
I couldn't pull anything.
The answer is That Darn Cat.
Oh.
So these kinds of questions are being asked now. That's cool.
Yeah.
Your next question is in the category of Pixar.
You're lucky it wasn't plot-based.
In Finding Nemo, name all 3 sharks that Marlin and Dory encounter in the film.
Damn.
Oh, this is, come on, people.
Tim's just sitting like, oh, come on.
I've known every word.
Come on!
I
can't do Seinfeld. What's the deal?
What's the deal? Finding Nemo.
He's not a good fella. He's a bad fella.
Bad fella.
Oh my god, kill me now.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Rizzy.
Bruce, Anchor, and Chum.
And RJ.
I only had Bruce and Chum.
All right, and Thomas.
I only had Bruce.
All right, so Rizzy taking a 2-point lead as we get into the next question, which is going to be in the category of Star Trek. What did Bones get Kirk for his birthday in The Wrath of Khan? Scully racing to the board, almost like a darn cat. Do they race? We don't know.
If Scully gets this, you know what you missed? That is a big point for Scully.
This is true.
Things around.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let us begin with RJ.
No, I've never seen it, so.
Okay, wow. Okay, and Scully.
Romulan ale and a pair of glasses.
That is correct.
All right, and Rizzy.
Yeah, I was right. I guessed Hamlet. I was off.
All right, so Thomas getting another point, now making the deficit only 1 to Rizzy.
All right, your next question is in the category of James Bond. In Die Another Day, what is Jacinta Johnson's nickname, whom Bond has an affair with? Very hard time pronouncing names.
After Maggie saw this movie for the first time, she texted me and said, "Fucking yikes, dog." And I said,
Maggie's letterbox reviews are the reason why I live.
This is true. That's also the reason I live. I see RJ is giving some sort of a goose egg, as he likes to say. 5.
He is spinning the sign like the Joker does.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with RJ. RJ, got anything? Care for a guess.
No, absolutely not.
All right, Thomas.
Jinx Maze.
That's correct. Correct. And Dominic.
This is one of the many Bond movies I haven't seen. I just put Tilly.
And we are tied at 6.
As we get into
Yeah, let's not even mention the guy that's 3 points behind. Just go. We're tied at 6, or 4 points behind. We're tied at 6. Don't even mention the.
All right, guys. Your next question is going to be in Fandom Oscars. What was the last Fandom film to be nominated for adapted screenplay? Did you know that I was nominated for adapted screenplay for my work on Castaway? I don't know. I just looked up and named the first movie.
Is Castaway adapted?
Fine. The Cat in the Hat, starring Mike Myers. I also have that on my show.
I believe. I'll get you and make it look like a bloody accident.
Fire!
I love that movie so much.
I'm going to start with Rizzy.
Logan?
That's incorrect. We'll go to Scully.
What?
Well, I said Logan too, man.
And RJ.
I didn't say Logan, but screw you guys, because y'all are still wrong.
Looking for Joker.
Oh. Okay.
Counts, motherfucker.
What?
You're right.
Counts.
You're right.
Wow.
All right.
You got us.
Damn, yeah.
All right, your next question is in the category of Star Wars. In Return of the Jedi, who fired the shot that destroyed the second Death Star?
Spoiler alert. It was Maggie.
I believe that.
It was Maggie, and then it was in another ship, it was Kane, and then in another ship, it was me, and then in another ship, it was other people who were in the First Order. I don't know why the First Order would be destroying a Death Star, but this is going on way too long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands
We
down.
all missed Kane. All right.
Yes, this is true. Thomas, let's go to you.
I was between 2. I said Lando Calrissian.
That's incorrect. RJ.
Oh.
I also guessed Lando.
And Dom.
Yep.
It's the other guy.
Trifecta, I guess Lando.
Is it?
The
Where's
answer is-
Yep. It's the other guy.
That was mine
again, man, bro.
Who I erased.
At least
All
we all
right.
got it wrong.
The next question is going to be in Planet of the Apes.
Again?
Actually, this is quote.
Sorry.
Quote. Planet of the Apes quote. Here we
Well,
go.
that doesn't help anybody.
What Planet of the Apes character says the line, "All of human history has led to this moment. The irony is that we created you"? You could hear the rain fall outside.
It's just got raw.
You know what? Screw it. I'm going to get kicked out anyways. Can I get a repeat? I didn't hear the question just
RJ,
right.
second repeat.
All right. The question is, what Planet of the Apes character says the line, "All of human history has led to this moment. The irony is that we created you"?
Okay.
I like how it says, what POT Apes character?
I need to find an abbreviation, man. I'm not writing Planet of the
You
Apes.
have to put POTA.
I know, but I put
I
apes.
would have known what that meant. 5,
It's more for me,
3,
because I'm an idiot.
or just write apes. 1. Hands down. Let's go to RJ.
I don't know the character name, but was it Woody Harrelson's character?
It was Woody Harrelson, but it, unfortunately incorrect. Thomas.
Well, I got it wrong. Caesar.
And Rizzy.
It is Woody Harrelson's character. His name is the Colonel.
That is correct.
Like
Oh,
Take
just
the
the
lead.
Colonel?
Just the
Could have
Colonel.
sworn
Just
he had
the
a name.
Colonel.
Could have sworn he had a name.
Colonel.
All
That's how you
right.
spell it.
All right.
Never
Your next
understood
question is
why.
in the category of Middle Earth. What forest does the company travel through where they encounter spiders in the desolation of Smaug?
Oh, God.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And let's go to Thomas.
I said Mirkwood Forest. I know it's wrong.
That is correct, actually.
Oh, it is correct? Oh,
Really?
shit.
Yep, Mirkwood.
And RJ.
I thought I had a different
Yep,
name.
Mirkwood.
Unfortunately, though, with that, RJ has been eliminated. RJ, thanks so much for playing. Anything you want to say?
Shouldn't have been here. Sorry for wasting everybody's time.
Oh, stop.
Everybody else have a great rest of the night. I'm guessing y'all have to see me when the season starts because I'm still technically high ranked even after this, but we'll see what happens.
Your first question of the final round in the category of Pixar. In Cars 2, what is the name of the alternative fuel company that sponsors the world race?
Tuig is playing along. I can now, if he's been doing that the whole time.
He has been, and he's been crushing.
Haven't seen him because he was higher up on the thing. I don't want to say whether or not he was correct. So, but
he has been crushing.
2, 1.
Repeat the question.
Scully using the second repeat.
Yeah, I did not say pens down. That's fine.
In Cars 2, what is the name of the alternative fuel company that sponsors the world race?
All right.
Quite
Need
one.
an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Rizzy.
Axelrod Fuel.
That is incorrect. And Scully.
All in all.
That is correct for a point.
All right. Your next question is going to be in Rocky. In Rocky 2, Rocky says that winning the championship is the best. Let me restart over. In Rocky 2, Rocky says that winning the championship is the second best night in his life. What does he say was the first?
The Rocky franchise is pretty good. I like it.
It's pretty good. I like a lot of these movies.
Me too. I don't
I
really
know
care.
you love seeing muscular thighs run on the beach, but
100%. Rocky 3 is the best Rocky.
it's 5.
You right, Koho.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Thomas.
Is it the night he met Adrian?
That is incorrect. And Rizzy.
The night he married Adrian.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for the birth of his son.
Oh, okay.
Right, your third question of the round is in the category of Star Trek. Who threatens Khan with missiles while acting as captain of the Enterprise in Star Trek Into Darkness?
Star Trek. Nothing but Star Trek. Is that how it goes?
Yep. Scully has a 1-point lead, 1-0 as we get to this answers here. 5, 4.
Has nothing to do with what I was talking about, but sure, we can talk about that.
Pens down. We're going to go to Scully.
Sulu.
That is correct. And Rizzy.
Solo.
All right. 2-1.
If you test me, you will fail. Anyway,
Badass line.
next question is in DC. These are films based on DC Comics, outside of whatever the fuck the line is. Who plays Martha Kent in Superman Returns? The best Superman movie.
I agree.
This movie, as the kids these days say, is dope/slaps.
I think it's a good movie. It's the best of the ones we have so far.
I like the part where he catches the plane. 5, 4,
Okay, Peter Griffin.
2, 1. Let's go to Rizzy.
Eva Marie Saint.
Oh my God.
Correct. Yes. And Scully.
Eva Marie Saint.
All right.
Oh, Christ. All right. In the category of YA dystopia. In the Divergent films, who plays Eric, the ruthless, dauntless man who teams up with Janine?
If you were in this franchise, what faction would you be born into?
5, 4, 3.
Good one.
2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Scully.
So Jai Courtney?
That is correct. And Rizzy.
Jai Courtney.
That's correct. 4-3.
All right, your next question is going to be in the category of Worlds of DC. Who plays the Shazam version of Freddy in Shazam? Or as Kaleb likes to say, in Shazam!
Shazam!
Tuig is sitting in the back, weeping.
He's doing his finger thing.
Yep. Reshaving his beard.
First to go back.
We should talk about that. Beard is gorgeous.
4. He is just a beautiful man.
He is a beautiful man.
2. That's not 1. That's down. Okay, let's go to Rizzy.
Adam Brody.
That is correct. And Thomas.
Yes.
Nope, I said Josh Lucas.
Tied at 4. We get to the next question in the category of Marvel. What film in the X-Men universe has a screenplay by David Benioff?
I got this right in testing, and I was super proud of myself because Kaleb the Boatman did not get it right. And, well, if I can be smarter than him for a day, then that's good for me. That is incorrect, Nicholas Tuig.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we will start with Rizzy.
Writes his movies like he writes his TV show finales. X-Men Origins Wolverine.
That is correct, and Scully.
X-Men Origins Wolverine.
That is correct. We're tied at 5.
All right, your next question is going to be in the category of Middle Earth. In Fellowship of the Ring, who stabs Frodo on Weathertop? I wonder who wrote this question.
I wonder.
Because someone hasn't fucking seen most of this movie.
Yeah, Robert's definitely not seeing this entire movie, let's be honest. 5.
Yep, that's true.
6, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Scully this time.
So the Witch King of Angmar?
That is correct, and Scully.
I'm not Scully. Witch King
sorry,
of Angmar.
Rizzy. Fuck. Sorry. I'm so tired at this point. All right. Your next question is the category of Disney animation. What is the current mania that Toad is participating in when Ratty and Molly meet up with him in The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad?
This is a movie you love.
I do love this movie. Hands down. We're going to start with Rizzy.
Jesus.
I don't know. I just bet horse buggy racing. I've never seen this movie.
That is incorrect. We will go to Scully.
Motor Mania.
That is incorrect. We're looking for the Gypsy Cart and Horse.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Motormania is what happens to him after that one.
All right. The next question is in the category of Wizarding World. What's the name of the nurse at Hogwarts? School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
We get it, Tuig. You're smarter than me, okay? It's fine.
Tuig's still flexing back there.
Probably.
God, those muscles are so big. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Rizzy.
Madam Pomfrey.
That's correct. And Scully.
Madam Pomfrey.
That's correct. 7-7. As we get into your next question, the category of quotes. What Star Wars actor says the line, "Did you come back to say you forgive me, to save my soul"?
I like The Wars and the Stars.
I like The Wars and the Stars, too.
I like Across the Stars.
Let me get a repeat there.
All right, that is Rizzy's second repeat. What Star Wars actor says the line, "Did you come back to say you forgive me, to save my soul"? Are you going to save my soul, Tim?
Nothing can do that at this point.
You're right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Scully.
Adam Driver.
That is correct. And Rizzy.
Nah, I put Hayden Christensen.
All right, Rizzy takes the 1-point lead, 8-7.
I'm sorry, who?
Well, what?
Scully. I am messed up right now. God damn. Scully is the 1-point lead.
You said it, not us.
God damn. God damn.
All right. This is getting weird. Okay, next question. It's going to be in Jurassic Park. Name both actors who are tied for the most appearances in the Jurassic Park franchise to date.
Lyrics.
Fucking kill me. This is almost over. 5, 4, 3,
First order.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Dominic.
B.D. Wong and Jeff Goldblum?
That is correct. And Thomas.
Oh, I said Jeff Goldblum and Sam Neill.
Tied at
Take
8
every
again.
key, damn it.
As we get to the category of the MCU. What numbered Earth does Quentin Beck tell Peter their Earth is in Spider-Man Far From Home?
The better of the MCU Spider-Man films.
Maybe. I haven't seen Homecoming or Far From Home in a minute, so I need to rewatch them to determine quality.
Well, if you just saw them a minute ago, then you should be good. I'm so tired. We've been doing this for 2.5 hours.
4, 3, 2, 1. Scully.
Earth 616.
That is correct, and Drizzy.
Fuck, I put Earth 666. Damn it.
That's the devil.
That's where Lucifer lives. All right.
I laughed.
All right. Next question is going to be in the category of Oscars.
Oh, God.
3 1998 Fandom films lost the Oscar for Best Musical or Comedy Score to Shakespeare in Love. Name 2 of them.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is one of them. I'm proud of these questions. Is it not, Caleb?
I'm proud of these questions.
I say it too. It's okay.
I'm going to call out someone who might be watching. At least we don't say, well, that's just my viewpoint. Every other sentence.
I'm not going to lie. I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. 5.
Does Robert say that?
Oh, Cody says that all the time. 3, 2.
Oh, you're right. He
1.
does.
Yeah, you won't be able to unhear it now. Rizzy.
Oh, I put Prince of Egypt and Mulan.
That is correct.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to go Scully.
I said A Bug's Life in Mulan.
That is also correct. All right.
Oh, wow.
Shit.
Bug's Life, Mulan, and The Prince of Egypt. All 3 films that were acceptable.
Okay.
All right.
So I have 10-9, correct?
10-9 as we get to the next question in the category of the Planet of the Apes.
Jesus.
What is the name of Caesar's eldest son who dies in War for the Planet of the Apes?
A lot of these Caesar son questions. Dewey back there just
flexing
all over all of us.
He's just flexing. Did he just do the boom fire power pose? Because that's great. God.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Thomas.
I went with Cornelius.
Incorrect.
And Blue Eyes is correct.
And we are tied at 10 again. This is back and forth, Tim.
All right.
I'm sorry, Cody. I love you. Cody, I love you. Cody, I love you. I'm sorry.
All right. This next category is DreamWorks.
Ouch. I'm going to die.
In Megamind. Where does Megamind grow up?
Bless you.
I'm going to burp every time Tuig gives a correct answer behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can actually do that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Rizzy.
And a prison?
And Thomas.
Oh, I said Metro City.
All right. Rizzy takes the 1-point lead. 11-10.
Yeah.
Okay. So we get to the category of Star Wars. In Revenge of the Sith, how does Obi-Wan discover that Anakin has turned to the dark side?
Kaleb Koho, you're breaking my heart.
Good.
You're going down a path I can't follow.
I want you following me. Stop following me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we will start with Rizzy.
Recordings of him killing younglings.
That is correct, Tim Scully.
Sees a hologram of him killing younglings.
Correct. All right, 12 to 11.
I can't watch anymore. Okay.
Can't watch anymore.
The next question is going to be in the category of Disney live action. In Oz the Great and Powerful, who plays Oscar's friend from Kansas and voices his flying monkey companion, Finley? The macabre.
I don't hate this movie.
No, this movie's actually kind of cool. I remember seeing it in 3D in the theater, and it was a cool theater experience. I have not seen it since.
I do dig this movie. I enjoy it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Dom.
Total guess. Zach Braff.
And Thomas.
Russell Brand.
Zach Braff.
Zach Braff is correct.
Yeah.
13 to 11. So we get to the penultimate question of the match, which is in the category of James Bond. Inspector, what is the name of the combined agency post the merger between MI5 and MI6?
So if Dom misses and Scully hits, there's still a game. If both miss, though, it's still over.
Right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Dom.
Put MI7.
That is incorrect. And Scully.
I don't know, World Security Organization.
And your winner, the movie nerd, Dominic Rizzi.
Oh, I still got it.
Playing for his first fandom title, Dominic Rizzi. What a match, Tim.
Yeah, this was a match. It was pretty great all the way through. There were a lot of ups and downs. People who we thought were going to be, winning it, and it just went all the way around, and it was pretty great.
Absolutely. We'll go ahead and we will get some post-match interviews, starting first with our. I'll take you out here, Tim. I'll do this. You can sit here and hang out for a minute. All right. We'll go ahead and I'll talk to Rizzy. Hey, Rizzy, how you doing, Rizzy? It's been a minute. It's been a minute before you were part of the coalition when you put a knife in my back. But congratulations.
That was me that did that. Okay, sure.
Congratulations on winning this gauntlet. You are now playing for your first fandom title. How do you feel?
I'm feeling good. I'm just going into this the same as I am like every match going on from here on out. I know what I know, and I don't what I don't, but I'm doing a little bit of studying, if you want to call it that. And once again, I credit whoever it is that is my savior in these matches, because these guys that I go up against, again, it's a lot different than when I got started in this league. So I know I've got some steady competition ahead of me, but I know that Robert's out, so that title is mine for finally. So.
Absolutely. Well, there's someone who actually has something to say to you.
I already know.
About that. The macabre Maggie Brzakala.
Hey, Maggie.
I believe.
What's up? Long time no see. I think we were actually talking the other day, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, and you told me I had potential. Thank you for that.
I did.
And so all I have to tell you is that, Tim is coming in, and we are the first order now. We're not here to fuck around. And Tim has already started on his studying schedule, and we saw how he went toe-to-toe with Robert. And I believe, didn't you play Robert?
Yeah.
Didn't you knock him out? Yeah, so that's what I thought.
Yeah,
and so I don't think we're very much worried here. And I'm very excited for this match because I can't wait to watch him wipe the floor with your ass. Thanks.
Cool.
Wow. That happened. I'll go ahead and I'll just bring in Tom Scully. You fucking crushed, my man. How do you feel?
I don't know what's more worn out, me or my pen. Because if you saw, my pen was on its deathbed, like those last couple of questions. I am exhausted. I came into the Gauntlet thinking, all right, I'll come in, I'll get a good showing, see if I can just sort of boost my ranking or whatever. And then when I beat Tuig, I was like, oh man, like here we go. I have a chance to really hit my stride here and try to win this thing. The end, basically, it was fatigue. I was burned out. The Mega Mind question, I would probably have gotten at full strength. A couple of the others, I probably would have pulled. I made a lot of mental errors. I should have used my last repeat on the Jurassic Park question, the one with BD Wong. But yeah, there are a lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas in the last few rounds that I could have had back. But I'm proud of what I did, coming in sort of like in the middle and getting 4 rounds done or something like that.
4 rounds,
around 70 questions answered. But yeah, I'm proud of what I did, and I'm proud of what I'm going to do in 2020. I'm going to be writing that title hunt. You know, this thing with Dom, it ain't over. You know, he's owned me in Fandom. I've owned him in Full Metal Geek. And then Boatman and I are coming for that team's title. So
speaking of Boatman,
now,
speaking of Boatman and Disadvantaged, end of last video, we saw a certain boat fella has joined the Kingsman. Is that safe to assume you two are joining the Kingsman? Come on.
We'll talk.
Come on. We'll talk. Okay, we'll talk. We'll talk, Scully. Congratulations on your performance. You did great. And we have one last competitor still here. Tuig is still here. You freaking crushed also. How do you feel overall about this Gauntlet? Since you're still here, I'll get your thoughts.
I had fun, man. I got nothing else to do on a Sunday night. I don't got to work tomorrow, so I figured I'd, keep answering stuff. And not trying to sound like a dick, not trying to brag, but you guys kind of talked about it during the match. Had I answered dogs, I would have won the whole damn thing. So, for those of you calling shots in the year 2020, Dom, Tim's going to beat you, and then you're going to get fed to me. And then Scully, if you want to take on Tim, he'll beat you too, and then I'm going to beat you. And then maybe Tim will let me hold the belt a little bit while he does his thing, but maybe we can trade these. But the point is I'm coming full force. And when it's a match that's not best of 20 questions, I got y'all beat. So see you soon.
Very different energy from you, Tuig. I guess that's what happens when the First Order corrupts a good person. But we'll go ahead and we'll bring the #1 contender, Tim Brzakala, back in. You versus Rizzy is going to be a crazy-ass match. How do you feel?
Sure.
All right. Any final thoughts before we wrap this thing up in a nice little bow and send it to hell where it belongs?
It's been 2.5 hours. Get me whatever Dom is snorting, because I'm going to need it to get through this week.
We're going to go ahead and we're going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching the Fandom Gauntlet. We now know who is playing to replace Robert's belt. Tim Brzakala versus Dominic Rizzy for the title. That's going to be incredible. And we'll see you guys with that real soon. But for everyone who played in this Gauntlet, from me, from Tim, and for Cody and Maggie who made appearances, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys